Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to make this character attack us when he has detected us. Like this. Okay, I killed him. So anyway, that's how it works. And this behavior is based on this behavior tree. And as always, this episode is also sponsored by these generous Patreons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Okay, let's open our behavior tree. And this is what we have so far. So after moving to the enemy, I should perform an attack. So for that, I think I need to create a new task. Let's see. Alright, so let's create a new task like this. Press new task button, and here is the new task. I'll rename this PT, no, just task T attack. Right. Let's use this event receive execute. Oh, we have another event receive execute AI. I can use this, and also I have this. I'm not sure what the difference is, so let's just print and see how each of them are called. I'll name this one receive execute receive AI execute. I'll increase the time to 100 seconds so that I can see them for longer. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out which one is which. What's the difference? Okay, detected. Now he's coming to us. Oh wait, I did not call this task T attack. Okay, he's detecting us, and now he's coming to us. And when he came to us, he should execute. Okay, I received execute. I didn't receive the other method. So right, so that means I have to use this method. And after the task is done, I need to call this finish execute. Alright, wait, yeah, alright. Wait. Yeah, so I should have typed AI execute here, but anyway, this is the method that is being called event receive execute AI. So here I'll get the controlled port and AI attack. I'll call this AI attack. I have already implemented this AI attack function through this BPI character interface under the fight, like this. This is the definition of the AI attack function, and I have implemented that in my character. Let me show you. Is it here? No, it should be in the parent. Yeah, this one, AI attack. So I just call this melee attacks and execute 3. This is the AI attack, and in order to do the attacking I need an enemy to be locked on. I am using this locked enemy variable somewhere. Let me check. Yeah, actually I check if the sword is equipped like this, and you can find the implement and explanation on each of these events in my previous videos. So I then rotate to the closest enemy. Alright, yeah, and then get the attack montage from the current weapon and play it. Yeah, that's all I do, and I think that's all I have to do here. And then call success. And I need to disable some stuff that I already have implemented in my with my previous AI system, which is this tick under ch human. I have this lockdown behavior in the tick. Where's the tick? Is the tick? Yeah, this one. And so I use this one to rotate the character towards the enemy that I have. I don't think I need to disable it. And also here I use this fight strafing to do some kind of a strafing when the character is not attacking. So I'll disable this one because I think this will interfere with my current situation, the new AI. So let's try this, and let's get detected by him. Okay, now he's coming. And alright, now he's attacking. And I'm locked onto him, that's why my character keep looking at the enemy. I'll block. He keeps attacking no matter what, and this is not good. Okay, he's dead. So I need to give some kind of an intelligent behavior. Instead of endlessly attacking, I need to give some variation. Okay, let's modify this attack behavior. I also have block, this toggle block function as well. And what if I randomly, let's do a branch and add a random bool and attack, and let's add a delay. Is there a wait? Okay, same as delay. Right, let's add a delay like this, a random time, random floating range. I'll give between 1 to 4 and do the same here. And the block also should be random bool like this. And now let's see how it behaves. Okay, it's dead. Right, so that's working. Let's add 2 enemies, well 3 enemies, and see what happens. Okay, all 3 of them are detecting me and they are coming to attack. And they don't have any kind of planning, they just blindly attack me, and they don't do any kind of a planning, just attack. They are not working as a team. So I hope to implement a way to make them work as a team instead of flocking onto each other. Alright, but I'll stop at this point for today. And I already showed you that I am using this AIAttack, this AIAttack event to make the character attack the player. This is the event, and I have explained how did I implement that event in this 17th episode of Unreal Melee Combat. You can refer to this video and understand. If you haven't already watched this, you can watch it and understand this part. And also I'll put a link as well in the description below. And also this I'll upload a source code update soon. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club, and depending on the tier you join, you will have different privileges as I have explained in this site. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.